Alright, welcome back to... What? Come on.
Why do you have to yawn at the beginning of the episode?
I'm sorry, I did yawn. It was bad timing.
Welcome to Deadass or Dumbass. We have a few small news stories, but Finn, you have a special episode today.
I do have a special episode
little
today.
reaction.
So we are doing, just like every other YouTube reaction channel, this is where, we're going to be trying to suckle off the new Jubilee 20, or,
I think I'm making it sound weird.
What? It's content. I mean, every other
Yeah, guys,
YouTube...
we're going to be sucking that content juice. Aren't I a normal guy? Okay. No, but seriously, we got to get to the point.
There's a new video that just came out from Jubilee, and it's the surrounded video with Mahi-san, and it is the wildest, weirdest. This is by far the worst episode in terms of complete delusion.
It was pretty bad, and the one with Sam Cedar was rough.
The one with Sam Cedar was not very good either.
It wasn't very good, but Sam did his best.
But he did. Yeah, I think he did fine.
What are you gonna do? This one's I've heard bad things. I haven't. Just to clarify, I haven't seen this one.
I have watched it.
Yes, Finn watched it. He told me not to watch it ahead of time because he wanted to do this Jubilee special episode. So I had to ignore the coverage of it so far. But before we get to that, we have a few smaller news stories.
So
unless you're Japanese. So Japan holds the ruling party of Japan, LDP, I believe. Yeah, the LDP. That's center. It's a very centrist party, very liberal. Loses their majority in both of Japan's legislative houses. Something that we expected from them. The polling in Japan expected this of them. They've been being the ruling party and having such turbulent economy in Japan, they've been losing ground for quite a while, but they did worse than expected. And the far right populist party, where is it?
What?
Multiple far right parties in Japan have been gaining ground, so a lot of shifting politics in Japan as things stand. I need to change screen. The Trump administration, in the midst of, and I'm sorry to talk about this again because we've been doing it a lot recently, but in the midst of the Epstein scandal, he released
250,000. He released the documents. He did it.
He released a document.
Was it one document? I thought it was a ton of files.
He released documents, but he didn't release the Epstein documents. He released Martin Luther King's documents.
Trump administration releasing more than 230,000 pages of documents related to the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. An executive order from Trump declassifying those documents against the wishes of King's children, who asked to review the files first. The documents include FBI investigative details, internal memos, and information about convicted assassin James Earl Ray. That same executive order also calling for full transparency on the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy and Senator Robert F. Kennedy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's cool, but I don't think we're going to learn anything new about it.
I mean, realistically, again, it's just like a diversion tactic.
It is a diversion tactic.
Trump is trying to do on the Epstein stuff. And also, it's also...
against the wishes of the family.
Exactly.
It's just pretty messed
also
up.
bad, too. Because they didn't want to release, everything. They wanted to go over everything that was in there. And Trump just oh, yeah, I gotta get this Epstein stuff away from me. So it's just, throwing files everywhere.
And we could have an entire podcast about JFK, RFK, and MLK's assassinations, but we're not going to get deeper into it right now.
Yeah.
In other news, Brett Hankinson was convicted of violating Breonna Taylor's rights to be sentenced Monday. So just a reminder, because this is sort of an older case, Breonna Taylor was a victim of police brutality. The video here is going to get into the specifics of it, but Brett Hankinson was a cop on site. Well, was on the scene when she died, and he's now a former cop, and he got convicted, obviously.
Okay.
In just over an hour, former LMPD officer Brett Hankinson will learn his punishment for his role in the raid where Breonna Taylor was killed. Hageson was found guilty of violating Taylor's civil rights, but last week, federal prosecutors said he should only serve 1 day in prison and 3 years of supervised release.
Yeah,
Taylor, who was 26 years old, was shot and killed back on March 12th of 2020 during the botched raid. During the botched LMPD raid, Hageson fired 10 shots into her apartment. The shot that killed her came from another officer's weapon after her boyfriend fired a shot from inside, hitting an officer in the leg. Hageson was found not guilty on state charges, but guilty on federal charges of violating her civil rights last year. The judge is not bound to accept the DOJ's recommendation. The sentencing guidelines for this conviction calls for between 11 and 14 years in prison.
So,
Wow.
so sentencing hasn't happened yet. That's happening.
DOJ's recommendation.
Or what day was this? 1 day ago. Okay, well that's happening. I think next Monday. Because this was released yesterday on Monday. Anyway, so just to clarify, to go through what happened, he didn't shoot Breonna Taylor directly. He shot. There was a raid, and he shot into her home. He shot 10 shots into her home. They were not raiding her home.
Right.
He shot the wrong place.
Oh, I see.
He shot the wrong place, hitting her. She did get hit by bullets from him, but she wasn't dead yet. And then her boyfriend shoots back because, someone just shot into their home.
Yeah.
And he shoots an officer, right? And then another officer does the final blow, which kills Breonna. So instead of being charged with attempted murder or something that is like leading to someone's death, right? He got charged with violating someone's rights, which is a lighter sentencing. And though sentencing hasn't happened yet, I'm gonna call it. He's probably not gonna get that much.
I would hope he would.
I hope he does too, but I'm not to be a Debbie Downer, but historically speaking, they don't get charged with former cops don't get charged with that heavy of a hand when they do crimes while they're on the job.
Right. Wow.
Well, that's tragic.
Wow.
But,
yeah, that is.
And finally, actually not finally.
Not finally.
We
have two more stories.
We have two more stories.
So AOC's office was vandalized.
Yes, I'll get into this. So this isn't the main story, but it's a tangential. It's connected.
Okay.
So there was the Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia.
Yeah, she kind of sucks.
Yeah, she does.
Well, not kind of.
She does mega suck. She's scary and she's crazy.
She is scary, honestly.
One of the worst members of Congress, but that's an aside. She made an amendment to the defense budget that was going through Congress. Her amendment wouldn't allow any defensive military funding to go to Israel, right?
Okay.
That's stuff like their Iron Dome. And it wasn't, and to be transparent here, it wasn't a genuine bill. Like, everyone involved, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, knew that it wasn't going to go through. It was going to get booted down by both a lot of the Democrats and a lot of the Republicans because it was attacking Israel, right? That's to be expected at this point. But what was interesting, especially for a lot of progressives, which was more disappointing, I suppose, surprising, disappointing, depending on who you are, AOC, what's supposed to be a political leader in the left, she voted against this amendment, which would shut down weapons going to Israel.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people, a lot of progressives, a lot of people on the left are very disappointed.
Yeah.
A lot are mad, hence the vandalizing of her office. She also has been getting a lot of death threats, which of course we don't.
No.
It is the official policy of this podcast to not.
Please do not send any death threats.
Do not do that.
Yeah, we do not condone any death threat. That is some childish stuff.
To all politicians, I might not like them, but I don't think you should kill them. I don't believe in the death penalty, Finn. I have to be very morally consistent with this.
I wasn't saying anything. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but you did look at me.
No, I wasn't looking at you in something like suspicious way. I'm not going to say I think
Donald Trump is going to die on the
podcast.
I
didn't say that.
Anyway.
Okay.
That being said, I do disagree with her opinion on this, with her take. And let's be clear, she is okay. She's pretty good, especially for politicians. She's pretty good on Israel-Palestine. Right? She's called the Israel's actions in Gaza genocide. That's the right thing. And especially for other politicians, especially for a lot of other Democratic politicians. That's pretty good. But
well, yeah,
this
she's actually said
action,
something.
but this action is not very good. I think politically, this is a political motivated action. She didn't want to answer the question when she does try and run for president in 2028. She didn't want to answer the question of why do you think Israel doesn't have a right to defend itself, because she said no to defense spending. But that being
Yeah.
said, this bill wasn't going to pass anyway. So what she should have done is she should have kept aligned with the progressive politics of all, so she didn't anger her base like this.
Yeah, yeah.
This was a cowardly, and I mean that empathetically. I don't mean that against her. I don't have anything personally against
Mhm.
the AOC,
Right,
or even
right.
as a political. But this is a bad political move. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's disappointing too, but not
Yeah.
surprising.
And you know what? That's something that's also disappointing.
I haven't
Um,
cut to it yet, Finn.
Okay, fine. You just take really long to get over to it.
No, you
Yes,
didn't wait at
yes,
all.
you did.
I wasn't even on the screen to change.
There we go. Okay. Stephen Colbert's late night show has been canceled, and it's not like he's getting fired. The whole late night show has been canceled. So when he took over with David Letterman, it was a huge success, and he's been doing it now for like
Years.
like a decade or two, right?
That is multiple years, son.
Okay, for a long time. I'll just say that. I don't know if it's been multiple decades. For a long time, and he has had incredible records all across the board, Emmy nominated. And then after this, his show had been canceled after what is probably the the exigence of this happening is the Paramount
Settlement?
settlement with
Donald
Trump.
Yeah. I
And
haven't.
because they're merging.
I don't
'cause-
actually know
right.
anything about this. Can you
So
explain a little bit more?
Paramount and CBS, pretty sure I'm right on this, are merging, and then when Paramount did that settlement with Trump, there is probably something in there when they wanted to merge that they would have to shut down the late night show if they wanted to merge. Because of that settlement, because Trump didn't want that late night show when they were merging with that settlement to get the late night show skedaddling, which is super dumb. It has some of the highest ratings for late night TV show. It's their highest one for CBS, and it has great ratings. Again, like I said, it's been Emmy nominated, and they're shutting it down. But they came out and they said it was due to economic reasons that they're closing it, and
That's
that they.
not true. That seems like.
I know it's because it is. It is definitely because it is. So they came out and they said it was due to economic reasons, and that they had been losing up to $50 to $60 million off of it. Which, regardless, is super dumb. To be closing their biggest late night show. Oh wait, why'd you have that face?
I saw Adam Schiff. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Super dumb. Worst decision, and now he's just kind of coming out and just like spitting in their face, essentially.
Yeah.
Also, Jon Stewart on The Daily Show. We're recording this as of 7/22, so yesterday's like Jon Stewart segment on The Daily Show was really good, and he kind of just like
This is pretty big for
told
late
them
night.
off. Hmm?
This is pretty big.
This is
movement.
huge. This is
Yeah.
huge. Because everyone's now coming together to rally with Stephen Colbert, because it's one of the biggest like late night talk show hosts now shutting down.
It would suck to see the legacy of the late night show, which even beyond Stephen Colbert is pretty massive, to just disappear like that.
Yeah. And then in a True Social tweet, Trump also said that he would be coming after Jimmy Kimmel next. Which is also super stupid, by the way. I mean, if they... he can only do that if he gets another settlement. He just got to go sue him, and then that company, folds, and they do a settlement, and they get...
It really sucks. It's not surprising because...
I really wish they would fight it.
It's not surprising to see a lot of these companies, and also colleges, universities, fold like this.
Yes.
You know,
like the Columbia University.
Columbia University. Harvard's fighting, which is good, and they should win, obviously. But
They should.
It's just it's not surprising to see these corporations fold to Trump, because these are the same companies that gave to his campaign and stuff. Right?
Well, yeah,
it's not
sure.
surprising.
I know,
Anyway,
but still,
moving on to Jubilee. I know you're upset.
Okay, all right.
I know you're upset, but this is very small potatoes.
This is small potatoes.
It
Yeah.
is already unjustifiable for you to talk doubly about the cancellation of the late night show, as we talked about the Japanese elections. So we can't talk triply more than them. Come on.
What's so important about the Japanese
It's an
elections?
entire country, Finn. It's an entire country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We had a conversation about this off the pod. It is a G7 nation. You know what that means?
What?
It ranks as one of the highest GDP, highest economic countries in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It also has a shit ton of people.
Well, then
It is very Finn, it is of personal protection that I don't want Japan, or at least I should know when Japan goes fascist again, okay? Same reason why I should know when Germany goes fascist again.
Okay.
No fly list. Same thing with Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that as to you.
No, why?
To you.
What? Huh?
You
what?
know,
What?
I love
What?
I love
Is it because I'm
cannolis.
Italian?
I love cannolis. Sicily is beautiful. Naples is
Oh
beautiful.
my God.
The Roman Empire is cool, but you invented fascism.
Oh
That's
my
not
God.
Nice.
You're
That's
so racist.
not nice.
This guy, bro. He just thinks Italians.
Hey, I love ice cream too. Coffee's good too. Your coffee specifically. Finn, good job on that.
I know. I bought you coffee today because I knew we'd be watching this video and
Speaking
you're
of
gonna
it.
get offended.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of offensive stuff that's in here.
Yeah, well, Randy Newman wrote a song about short people, so. That, by the way, that's the sponsor of today's
And-
episode.
no,
Randy
it's not. Oh my
Randy
God,
Newman's
bro.
new single, "Short People." Look
Dude,
it up on YouTube.
Don't
It's
look
on
it up.
YouTube.
No,
Randy
don't-
Newman, "Short People." Look it up. Listen
Don't look
to
it
It's
up.
It's a beautiful song.
It's the worst
It has
song.
so much meaning.
It's so terrible.
Yeah, so was Italy in the 1940s.
Okay.
Okay, so this is lavender vanilla, the coffee. It's a
Mm-hmm.
cappuccino. I'm actually tasting the lavender, but only on the bottom of the cup.
Only on the bottom?
It's like a
You got lavender
It's
vanilla.
like a vinaigrette. I should have shaken it up for.
Yeah. Also, how does a cappuccino taste? Because you said you never... Have you had a cappuccino?
You know what? Maybe I lied about that. Maybe I don't remember the names of these Italian words. They're so complicated. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. But are you tasting the lavender
It tastes
now?
good. Thank you for the coffee. Jesus.
Well, I'm asking about the flavor
Finn,
because
we
I
don't have
haven't...
this much time.
Okay, fine.
Did
All
you
right.
switch screens? You
Well,
didn't
we're
switch
just-
screens.
I know, I just haven't switched over to it yet.
Well,
So-
you're gonna forget.
We're going to be going over
This
the
is the
Jubilee,
Jubilee
video.
part.
This is the
Yes.
Jubilee part.
You might want to see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you explain the this part, the game part?
Well, it's not really a game, but I
You
mean...
still have to explain it.
Well, yeah, I'll still go over it. So, in doing okay, I'm gonna put research in quotation marks. So I didn't really do research. I just watched the video, and I put what I think are the best moments, or rather, the stupidest moments, in timestamps. So, and I'm gonna have Dylan choose from those timestamps, because I wrote descriptions next to each of them to help me remember what places I've already talked about in those timestamps, or what specific thing happened in that timestamp rather. And they're kind of goofy, but it helped me remember. So I'm just gonna have him read it out, and then he's just gonna go over and choose. And then if you want to, did you want to guess what happens in the clip? It's, to be honest, my descriptions are kind of they're very light to compared to what actually happened in this.
I mean, my.
Sorry.
Just hit the desk.
Yeah, sorry.
My guess for each one of them is someone says something racist.
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be that.
So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll just pick between the best clips that we have.
Okay. So
this is who's the one progressive here?
it's Mehdi Hassan. He is a renowned debater, and he was also on MSNBC until his leave in January.
He's a reporter.
He's a reporter. He's done a ton of stuff. You've probably seen him, honestly, from one thing or another. He also has his own newsletter that he also does as well.
podcast.
Huh? He does. I wish. Maybe he does. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah,
but
research really is in quotes there, huh?
yeah, I know. I didn't do research on Mehdi himself. I just know he does a ton of debates. Like he did a ton of debates with politicians and other like high-ranking people, and he would just like absolutely obliterate them. That's essentially, I know. But this isn't debating. This is just debating
this is
with.
Jubilee. I don't know
This
if
is
anyone,
Jubilee.
If anyone who listening to the podcast right now isn't familiar with Jubilee, you're gonna be. It's a YouTube channel. They do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well,
let's get to it.
They do controversial. Yeah, we are yapping too much. Okay. So choose a timestamp.
Let's start with 447. Hit him with the races.
Okay.
Finn Laveley's timestamp.
I did 447. Here we go.
Oh, you missed it.
All right. It's right here.
So the claim number 1.
So the first claim is that Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal. So that's his first claim, and then so the way that this works is that Mehi has 4. Mr. Hassan, he has 4 claims, right? And for 20 minutes they debate on the first claim, then the second, and it continues like that. And then at the very end, he chooses one of the people that are in the little circle, and he gets to debate them on a topic that they choose. So not that he chooses. So so he goes through all the claims that he has. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's in most of them. He chooses one of the supporters or one of the people that are in the ring to then debate about a topic that that person wants to debate about.
And then, and for the normal ones where he chooses them, just to explain the format, you might see it, you might not because of the clip way we're doing it. They'll put flags up and they'll vote people out, and then the first one to the chair debates them, and then they talk until he gets voted out by the rest of the people.
We may not see that because I kind of
far right conservatives.
The far right conservatives, because it's not really far right conservatives.
Okay, let's.
All right, let's go.
My pog face.
Your pog face. Okay.
We're fair. Okay. That's where we're at in the U.S. I don't know where you're at in the U.K. You're from India, so I don't really.
I'm not from India.
Oh, sorry, your parents are from India, so.
You said some shit. Can you make it louder and go back?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. You're at in the UK. You're from India, so I don't know.
I'm not from India.
Oh, sorry, your parents are from India, so
I'm an American
you
citizen.
have your own stakes.
I'm an American, you know.
You're an American citizen? Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you got that, but fair enough. Here's the thing.
Are you an American citizen?
Absolutely. Okay. But here's the thing.
Not sure how you got that. Okay.
Born here.
Okay.
Born here, and my family lineage is settlers from the 1500s, so I have some stake in the claim here. Okay,
but you're
a little different.
But you're a descendant of immigrants, settlers,
I didn't know.
Colonialists.
Yeah, colonials.
You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites are Native Americans. What are you talking about?
You're not.
What are you talking about? Whites are Native Americans.
Really?
I think
what was happening before the 1500s?
I think you're getting confused with it.
I don't mind going on a tangent, but what was happening before the 1500s?
Calm down. I think you're getting.
What was happening before the 1500s?
There was indigenous people here that came here from Asia.
Do you know what indigenous means?
Listen, before
indigenous people come from.
This has nothing to do with the prompt.
Yeah, I know. So if you'll recognize this over like the first like two times
they got off track.
They didn't answer the question at all. None of them even debated about the topic.
He said one thing about him being Indian or his parents being Indian or being immigrants, and he said one thing back, and this guy just forgot the plot. He was like, "What did you say? I'm Native American."
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
I think that's good. If you're going to interrupt.
I'm not sure if you know what the meaning of indigenous means.
I do know what it means. It means they came here first, right? They came here from
Mm-hmm.
Asia by way of land bridge. Have an argument with Neil deGrasse Tyson or anybody else about that. I don't care.
Is he an American?
I genuinely don't care. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Just checking. My point is, okay?
Nothing to do with crime. So far, you've agreed with me that these people are criminals.
Derailing.
Right,
that's good. That's good right there.
Let's go in order.
You want to go in order?
For the most part, right now we have a lot of time. I think.
Probably.
I can't tell time.
All right, it's fine.
Finn, are you an American? 742. Dang leftist cops. Hey, we just had a story about this.
Yeah. What was it? What was it that?
Dang leftist cops. Yeah. 742.
All right. But you don't have to go in order, by the way, if you don't want to.
I know I don't.
Okay. Just 1 second.
Oh,
this made their point.
It's the same guy.
So it's the same guy. Yeah.
He's about to get voted out, or
he's getting close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how much rage is in him.
He also
it's like a cartoon.
Okay, let me go back real quick because there was something really funny when he first sat down, and I don't know why he said this.
Other guy.
So
Okay, there it is.
So he runs to the seat, right? This is the first thing
Hey,
he
how's it
says.
going, Mehdi?
What is it?
Mehdi.
You're from northern UK, I guess?
I'm from London, North London.
Okay, fair enough. What's your ethnic background, if you don't mind my asking?
My parents are from India.
Okay, perfect. Just getting premise here. First of all, I want to say
The premise of Donald Trump being pro-crime.
No. I want to concern myself with why you care about what's happening in the U.S. first and foremost. Secondly, I want to say this: with the argument,
should people who live in the U.S. not care?
This is not a first conversation thing. I would genuinely be scared if someone. Okay, well, I don't think anyone asks you that or us.
What? Well,
but your ethnic identity, that's like a fifth conversation at the earliest.
Yeah, this is...
that's like small talk when you know someone.
Yeah.
You know? And you don't ask it like that.
You don't ask it like this.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Let's not interrupt each other. Because I have this thing, like people know.
I have this thing, I'm racist.
I have this thing. Interrupt each other. Because I have this thing, like people know I have this thing. I have to stay calm, okay? So here's the thing. I am happy that he released J6 and
he preface it like the Hulk. He's like,
okay.
you don't want to see me on my bad side. you don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Right. Let's see what this guy Let's see what this intellectual ends off the conversation with. 741.
Okay, 741. All right, this is the clip. So what was it again?
They were kind of the
okay,
same thing.
okay.
Dang leftist cops.
Okay.
made their point. They're willing to
the police force in Washington, the left.
Yes. Are you kidding me? The left? Are you insane?
Police officers?
Look at LA right here. You think those stand down?
You think the LAPD are a bunch of liberal Marxists?
No, but I think they listen to liberal Marxists who tell them what to do.
Okay.
I think they listen to who signs their paychecks at the end
Can
of
I
the day.
just check, because you're doing lots of little diversions. We both agree Donald Trump's pro-crime. You're just fine with it.
No,
Is that the position? That's what you said so far for about 5 minutes.
I don't agree with your definition.
What's your definition of crime?
It doesn't
Stomping
matter.
on a police officer's head is not a crime. That's your definition of crime as the Native American.
I am Native American.
If you say so.
So, going back to the topic at hand, we have different definitions of crime because you're talking about...
There's a criminal code in this country.
This is the insanity that's in this episode.
You know, honestly, this isn't.
This is the insanity. What do you mean?
This is not the. No, they do this in every single Jubilee. There's always one guy.
There's
like
always
this.
Okay. There's
actually there's always like 20 guys like this.
There's like 20.
They're like we don't agree on the same definition. Yeah, he's doing debate lord shit.
Yeah,
except.
He's like,
I imagine it's gonna get worse. No.
Well, yeah. As we go through the episode, it'll get worse. Because this is insane. He has a different. It's just like it's like a different understanding of what a quote unquote a crime is. It's the insanity from these people, and I feel really bad for Mehdi because he came on here because he thought he was going to be debating conservatives, or like far right conservatives, but it's not far right conservatives. It's like neo-Nazi fascists. All Nazis. Yeah.
Hey, they changed the title for Jordan Peterson.
They did change it.
Can they change the title for this?
Yeah.
One progressive versus 20 Nazis.
For 20 Nazis, yeah. It's not far right conservatives. It really isn't.
Well, they are, but
they are.
Far right conservatives is also now code for Nazi.
For not, yeah. Oh,
you know, I was you know who was also a far right conservative? Adolf Hitler. He's a German far-right conservative. I mean, that's what the word means. There
was a joke on... I'm going to bring this up again. Jon Stewart's Daily Show last night. He told a joke, and he said, Donald Trump is another person that should have just stuck to art instead of going into politics.
You know what? These
There's another global leader that should have stuck to doing art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go Bro Got Smashed, 1108.
Okay. I don't remember this one. 1108.
Research.
Oh, great. I'm glad you brought up Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, before he died, did an interview with Michael Wolff. He's on tape. I don't know if you heard the tape. He says, my closest friend was Donald Trump. I was his closest friend. Elon Musk, I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He tweeted recently that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files. And Ghislaine Maxwell, who was the right-hand woman of Jeffrey Epstein, when she was on trial for child sex offending, which you and I are opposed to, Donald Trump stood up and said, good luck to her, I wish her well. So yeah, that makes him pro-crime and pro-criminal if he's being soft on child sex traffickers like Epstein.
No,
I'm saying he was friends. He was friends with Epstein. You haven't seen the videos? They danced together, partied together. Epstein said I was his closest friend.
He's not supported the pedophilia part. The only people supporting pedophilia
that's not true. Trump gave a speech about 20 years ago where he said Epstein's a great guy. He loves young women. A lot of them are very young. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, laugh, laugh. So yeah, I think he's pro-crime and pro-criminal.
So you think he's soft on sex offenders? Do you have any friends who are criminals?
Not that I know of. Certainly not child sex offenders. No. Do you?
If it came, no, of course not.
Okay, so we're both in agreement again.
So the argument is delusion.
The argument is ignore it.
Yeah, pretty much,
The
right?
argument is, he didn't actually say that, except he did say that. I saw that because Don Trump can't stop talking about.
He can't stop talking about Epstein.
I've seen that interview recently,
Right?
so I know he's lying.
He just
Though it's not even accurate to say he's lying, because that implies that he's actually getting away with it even a little bit.
but he's not.
In fact, he's just saying, no, you're wrong,
Yo.
and then he just moves on.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's the difference between
No, you're wrong. Do you know any criminals?
yeah.
And then he's like, no.
Yeah. Because that's the difference between these people. Mehi, when he actually debates like politicians and the politicians, because they have to like know their stuff, or like they get embarrassed, and they you know
Some
they embarrass
politicians
themselves to
do
their
argue
constituents.
like these people, though.
Some of them
Those
do.
politicians are also Nazis.
Because yeah, you showed me a parody of a Jubilee video in which they just like talked really fast and they just spewed as much nonsense as they
Yeah,
could.
we watched a parody where it was one person versus 20 murderers, and it was this.
And
it literally, they speak the same way, and they're debate lords, right? But they're
Right.
also advocating for literally the most insane, cruel, unethical stuff you could think of.
Yeah,
You know, and
it's terrible.
it's like if
it's
you,
really
It's
bad.
like if you took devil's advocate to the extreme.
To the extreme,
Yeah.
right?
Is that it for that?
We can
Tomorrow
throw
if it came out tomorrow that one of your friends was a child sex
You know
trafficker,
what I'd do?
you'd stop being friends with them.
Yes.
But- yeah,
and I
but-
wouldn't say.
And then I'd go on TV and I would say, "Oh, look, Mr. Hassan was friends with this guy 10 years ago. Therefore, he's
what if
pro-child
Mr.
sex
Hassan
trafficking."
said, "I wish them well when they're on trial"? Wouldn't you ever go at me for
You
that?
wish your
Wouldn't
friend
you
well
ma-
on trial?
Yeah, child sex trafficker. Would you be mad?
I wouldn't wish someone well, but that's
Donald
your
Trump
gotcha.
did.
That's your gotcha.
It's a pretty
Is that
big
he said
gotcha.
He wished
Yeah.
a friend
Pretty
well.
big gotcha.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
He
this
praised
is-
the.
That's it. That's
He
it.
said, "I wouldn't do that."
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the president would.
Yeah.
The president totally
But
did that.
He's like, personally,
Middle of COVID,
you know-
Donald Trump is like, you know what? My sex offender friend, wish him well.
Wish him well, yeah.
On TV.
I know,
Jesus.
I know. That's what-
Okay. Alright.
because
We gotta
it's
stop talking about Epstein.
okay.
But
I know. Epstein only came up this one time.
Donald Trump texted us personally. He said, "Stop talking about Epstein,"
Yeah.
and we were like,
Please
"Yes,
stop.
sir."
Yeah, yeah. Please stop.
Then we texted Charlie Kirk, and he said, "Yeah, I got the text too."
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
2004. These bozos, bro.
20. Wait, what?
2004.
2004.
20 minutes and
Okay.
4 seconds.
All right. 2004. 2004.
I'm actually gonna have to go watch this back, like the whole thing.
Yeah, you can
Or
watch
someone
this.
else's reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anyone can sit through the whole thing. I had to break it up in parts because I was so heated when I was
Okay.
watching this. I was arguing with the
I
person.
could do it,
Hey, if you can.
dude. I go to sleep with this stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, it has no adverse effects at all.
Oh.
That lavender coffee, though, I think it's.
Yeah,
I think
that's,
it's gonna have
that's
some
really
adverse
having a
effects.
stain on you. Yeah, okay.
I really should have shaken that. It didn't taste like lavender until I got to the bottom, and then I get to the bottom, like, whoa.
But was the lavender good? Was
It's
it better
alright.
than
It
the
would have been
co-
better if it was diluted a bit with the rest of the coffee.
Oh, so it would have been okay.
Would I
see
get
what
it
you're saying.
again? I don't know. Maybe
Don't
in
know?
spring. You know?
Oh, so you get like seasonal coffees. So okay, so when it turns October, do you get like the Starbucks like what is it
Dude,
called?
that's
Like
low hanging fruit, man.
Hey,
That's not funny.
That's what you're insinuating.
All right, are we on 2004?
Yes, we're on 2004.
All right, cool, man. Hey, let's loop this video. Let's watch it. The whole
No,
time.
no.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
This is rip these these bozos, bro.
That makes him.
You know who else
pro-criminal.
pardoned a big criminal?
Go on.
Hunter Biden was pardoned by his
Yeah, I
father.
don't think
He
he should've
did
done
crack
that.
cocaine,
He should've done
and
that.
he had hookers there too.
I'm with you all. I'm with you all.
But then why don't you claim that
check my
Biden? Why
Twitter.
don't you claim that
I
Biden
think Joe
is
Biden in that
pro-crime?
instant was pro-crime. He shouldn't have done it.
Well,
he
so
shouldn't
he
have
was
done it.
overall
He
pro-crime
shouldn't have
just
done it.
because he did that.
No,
one.
but Joe Biden didn't.
Hey, but actually, we agree.
But
See, they're just doing devil's advocate. That's how they argue.
I know.
It's so stupid.
But there's more like agreements than there are disagreements, other than just like him
I
arguing
feel like
with
there's gonna be a
fascists.
lot of disagreements.
There's a lot of
coming out
disagreements,
tomorrow.
but like he makes the point to then present it as something that they both agree on, and then they do both agree on it,
Finn,
and then
we're
that's
gonna
it.
do these bozos, bro. But let's also do the 3 skull emojis. We'll do 2004 to
Okay, so-
2559.
okay.
I want to see all 3.
Yeah. So we can do
We'll just let it run.
because that one because we can do the full thing if you want. It's like 4 minutes. It's really
Hey, it
it's
must
a really
have been a pretty
bad.
good segment. 'cause
It's
you did
really
multiple timestamps.
I know for like the same. Yeah, it's really bad.
All right, let's hear him out. Hey, maybe he's making a point.
Hey,
To
maybe
be fair, I
there is
forgot
no
to
point.
mention it was another minor news segment. Hunter Biden did an interview with some guy, and it wasn't well received because it was Hunter Biden, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But he was like,
Yeah, it's tweaking a little bit.
he was tweaking a little bit. But he wasn't like, it wasn't interesting enough for it to be newsworthy. Because on one part he's like a standard Democrat, but on the other part he's also like, he's weird. He defends
He's
his
just
dad
weird?
a lot.
Oh, okay.
He's not that weird, if I'm being honest. Compared to like the president, he's not that weird. But he's also not like a normal guy. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So if it was just a pardon,
Okay.
then you'd be fine. But I already mentioned there's also the fact that Joe Biden wasn't actually a convicted criminal in office. Trump has committed crimes. Trump hangs around with criminals. He spent much of the 80s hanging around with the New York mob. He hung around with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well,
I did.
that's
I can keep going.
Jeffrey
You can
Epstein.
pause it.
According to the Fierce City documentary, and other reports, Trump worked with the mafia on certain construction jobs that involved unions, supply and contracting companies that were under mob. Okay, it was New York, so that's not surprising.
It's not surprising, but that's also like
It's
kind of concerning. I didn't know about that. That was like wow.
It's not surprising,
crazy.
but it is also very much it's the norm for Trump, if we're being honest.
Well, yeah.
Not the biggest, honestly. Big W for the mob for not being the biggest criminals that Donald Trump hung out with in the 90s. Okay.
True. We can go on to the next one, by the way.
This episode is sponsored by the New York mob.
Lived in West Palm Beach, the area, and that's the closest golf course you can go to.
Do you think-
And he's very,
do you think
very
Donald
rich,
Trump
so
is
he
in the
paid-
Epstein
So he
files?
paid.
Do you think Donald Trump is in the
As
Epstein
soon
files?
as Trump found out,
Do you think
that
Donald Trump is in the Epstein files?
No, I do not. Here,
What, is Elon Musk lying?
Let me explain this. Okay. He lived in the area in Mar-a-Lago, near Mar-a-Lago, so he bought obviously a ticket to go in there.
Yep.
As soon as Trump found out that Epstein had done all those bad things, immediate ban
That's
from
not true,
Mar-a-Lago.
but
Immediate ban
It's
from
not
Mar-a-Lago.
true.
Yes, it is.
That's not
Yes,
true.
it is.
In fact,
100%.
get it back.
Cause. By the way, make a note of this guy's face and notice that he's wearing 2 crosses. So everything that he says,
It's
it's okay by the big man.
yeah. It's
Because he has
yeah.
2 crosses on.
Right.
A book called The Grifters. Club
One for God, one for
Alleged-
Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, he needs a third one. That's a holy trilogy.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's too Catholic.
That's true. Yeah.
Do
Well,
loyalty.
there's nothing too Catholic.
A book called The Grifters. I don't know. The Vatican City is a little too Catholic for me. Sorry. Nothing about Italy. A book called The Grifters Club alleged Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago for hitting on another member's daughter. All right.
And then during a deposition, Virginia, I don't know how you say the name, said she was said she was approached by Ghislaine Maxwell about giving messages to Epstein while working at a spa attendant at Mar-a-Lago. So it's just stating that he was still involved with Epstein even after the whole him getting banned from Mar-a-Lago.
Every faction
Like he
is-
did get, but
Every
it's just
faction
against
is
with him. Yeah.
Every faction is Medi's actually right.
Yeah, pretty much. We can go on, by the way.
So-
recruited
so-
some of the
No. I
You
said
wanna-
I'll do all 3 in a row. I need the context for it.
Well-
Then maybe you missed something. Hey, don't underestimate him.
I mean, this is going on to a different person afterwards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he'll end in a minute or so.
Okay.
Let's just go.
All right, let's go.
also abuse from Mar-a-Lago.
So listen to this.
From Mar-a-Lago. That's pretty outrageous, right?
Elon Musk tweeted that out in a fit of rage. Okay. Do you
Sometimes
really?
people
Do you
tell
really
the truth
think,
when they're angry.
Do you really
the
think,
truth comes out when people are angry sometimes.
So Cash
We might
Patel,
see that today.
Cash Patel literally said that Elon Musk had no access to the Epstein files. So
Cash Patel said that Epstein killed himself. Do you agree with that?
whatever he says goes. Then yeah, I don't care.
You do?
He knows more information than
A
I
lot
do.
of MAGA people are upset
He knows
with
more
Cash Patel
information than I
saying
do.
that.
But
I like that the
There's some
conservatives.
diverse thought here.
Yeah.
There's some
Whoa.
DI.
Well, there's some yeah. Whatever I like the conservative mindset. They're so divided on so many different topics.
They're divided on really one topic. Trust the government no matter what, because it's conservative. Or, don't trust the government, specifically on Epstein.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa. That's too much. Trust Cash Patel.
Whoa.
No. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. No.
Oh my God.
But here's the actual claim.
Suddenly people are trying to vote you out because you said you agree with Cash Patel on Epstein.
He knows more
All
information
right,
than I do.
Pause. That's time. Please return to your seat.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Is it, they don't need other 20 votes. They need like a
Surrounded is
majority.
now a
State's majority. It's
podcast
20 votes.
available
It's
wherever you
past
listen. Search
past
Surrounded,
that.
plug in.
Yeah.
Trump is defying the Constitution.
So his second claim is done.
Donald Trump is defying the Constitution. Okay, who are you betting on to get to the chair first?
Probably the guy that's zooming in on right now. His name's Connor, by the way.
Yeah, I don't
This
care.
this is by far the worst person. This is the scariest person.
This
so,
guy.
So be prepared.
I think I have that shirt. This guy. How much? Okay, here's the real question: what percentage of these people live in Florida?
Well, this is in L.A.
Yeah, but they might fly out.
They might fly out.
These are all conservative, and that's doing a lot of work. Those quotes.
Yeah, that's
These are all
you're using that very loosely.
These are all conservative influencers. They all do this professionally.
These people are not like, they
No,
have
they
have like
are.
handles and stuff like that. They have stuff that they want to promote.
I've seen these people before on Jubilee, and they're
there are multiple people that cycle through.
They're influencers.
Oh well, if there's okay, yeah.
This guy maybe not. Maybe he's just for the love.
He
of
does
the
have a
game.
handle in like the description. They put
I don't
like
think he
their
has
stuff.
any handle. I think he's off the handles.
Well, yeah.
All right. Okay. Donald Trump has defined the Constitution. Yes.
That is the claim, and be prepared. He does not. He does not really answer it.
Finn, I already know.
Okay.
Nice to meet
pleasure
you.
to meet you, sir.
Mehdi, lovely to meet you.
So I would say that with Trump being anti-constitution, I don't really care, to be quite frankly.
Okay.
Because in regards
Yeah.
to the Constitution is a document that should seek to serve us. And when it fails to seek to serve us, that can be amended. Laws can be changed.
Who is us?
Him.
No.
He's
it's him
it's
and
one.
people
It's one
that
entity.
he agrees with,
Yeah.
and also looks like him.
And yeah, exactly.
The Constitution is also famously an inherently very exclusive contract.
Yeah.
It has no. It's so stupid. I know the argument he's about to make, and it's just gonna be authoritarian.
Yeah. It's
Change. And quite frankly, the fact is, we're defending things in this country that shouldn't be defended. The First Amendment should not defend pornography and making children and women be victimized.
This is weirdly a common take. I don't know. This is an insanely common take, and
but why?
why? People don't understand how the Constitution works.
Yeah.
Some people genuinely think, and these aren't like crazy people. These are like people that just have a misunderstanding, right? These are normal people. These are not Nazis. These
right,
people
right.
are, but not
Yeah.
these people. They think that there are some things that are excluded from the First Amendment, which includes pornography, and that's not true. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
The government doesn't have a right to do that, obviously.
No, they don't like.
Of course they think this, but it's for a different ideological reason. Why they
Well,
think this.
yeah. Well, and also I should preface. Technically, they're not Nazi. Like they're not expressing
Well,
something of
I
which
mean,
would pertain to
They
being
don't have
a
an
Nazi.
armband on, but that doesn't,
Well, they're
they're
ideological.
not doing the Elon Musk
Yeah.
when they get off their chairs.
Right.
But it's really it's genuinely semantics. Hey, but they love semantics.
They do love semantics. So
Making women and children be victimized as a result of that. I think things like blasphemy shouldn't be allowed per the First
That's
Amendment.
crazier.
I think that, quite frankly, there are a lot of legal processes that are enabling criminals and bad people to fully enact their will in this country in the name of the Constitution or
Now
following
he's
the
addressing the
Constitution.
last
So,
point.
yeah.
quite frankly, if Trump is anti-Constitution, good, and I think he should go further.
So this is
There's
wonderfully
people that
revealing
support this.
of the modern conservative mindset. So I appreciate you spelling it out so
Yes.
openly. Just checking, do you support the Second Amendment?
I do.
Okay. Surprise. I was shocked to hear that. I'm saying that Donald Trump is defying the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment. He's thinking of defying the 12th and 22nd Amendments. You're saying you don't care about the Constitution, but actually you do because you quite like the Second Amendment. You just
This
don't.
man does not know what the 12th Amendment
he doesn't know
is.
what the 12th.
This guy barely knows understands the 14th Amendment. He just knows he doesn't like. There's no way that he knows the 12th Amendment.
I don't know. I don't think most of people know like half the amendments, because
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
maybe-
half the amendments.
I think you actually literally you do know half the amendments because you know 10 of them. You generally have an idea of 10 of them, and then you know you know 3 of them. So there's only like 26 amendments. So if you know 13, that is half.
Okay. Well.
Actually.
Actually.
Alright.
Okay.
Like the bits that you disagree with. Can I just be clear on
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'm more than
How do you
willing to. I'm more than willing to amend it and include
Whenever
the
it's in
Second
your
Amendment.
favor.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
So can Democrats do the same when they're in office?
No, absolutely not.
Democracy.
No.
Non-ironically, the opinion of the Supreme Court.
this is the kind of person that's on the far right.
it's
This person.
It's genuinely.
He also has the face of the person that you would think.
I love the switch up. It's so cartoony.
Yeah.
I'm saying that Donald
he's
Trump
so,
is
like,
defying the First
expressive.
Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment. He's thinking of defying the 12th and 22nd Amendments. You're saying you don't care about the Constitution, but
Why'd
actually
you
you
go
do
back?
because you quite like the Second Amendment. You just don't like the bits that you disagree with.
like a
Can I just
dog.
be clear on
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'm more than
How do you
willing to. I'm more than willing to
he's
amend
smiling.
it and
Yeah.
include
Whenever
the
it's in
Second
your
Amendment.
favor.
It's like his
Yeah,
eyes are
absolutely.
open.
Can Democrats do the same when they're in office?
No.
All right.
Yeah,
Democracy.
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
What do you believe in?
Autocracy.
See,
He did,
literally,
yeah. No,
literally
that's
what
it.
I said.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, clip it, then ship it.
Yeah.
By who?
Honestly, quite frankly, anyone who is in line with Catholic teaching.
Donald Trump is not Catholic.
Of course, he's not.
Joe Biden's Catholic.
Bro.
The last pope was Catholic,
Whoa.
and he hates the last pope.
Yeah.
There is no way this guy liked the last pope.
I don't like.
I like the last pope. He's better than the one before him. I don't like the new pope as much.
The guy from Chicago?
It's not because he's from Chicago. It's because he's more conservative. He likes the new pope. Okay.
All right.
It's bullshit, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
I really agree,
So
and
you
that's part of
support
the problem.
Trump? You don't support Trump?
No, I don't. I didn't even vote for him. I wrote in like John Pork or someone. I
Why
can't
did
even
you-
remember.
Why did you vote if you don't believe in democracy and you want autocracy?
Well, because quite frankly, I voted.
This is
I kind
fascinating.
of voted just to.
I came with this
troll a
argument,
little
but
bit,
I'm bored of my own argument. I'm much more interested in this. So
Yeah, absolutely.
how do we get
Which
to
is
an
fair.
autocracy?
Yeah.
I think, quite frankly, that if we are able to enact local
Who
leaders,
is the we,
or-
by the way?
I think, quite frankly, these far right conservatives sitting right around
White
me.
people?
Yeah,
No brown
absolutely.
people. So
Well,
some
actually,
of you guys,
I have quite.
some of the people
I
in this
have
room
quite-
don't make the
Yeah.
cut from what I can see visually.
Actually,
You know what?
hold on for a moment. I do think that there are
I
people.
was gonna think there would be like a diversity pick from Jubilee here,
Well, yes and no.
because there are people with the exact same ideology of color. You know, that's kind of there are black Nazis. They could have got Kanye.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. They really should have done that though, because this looks really bad. In fact, this looks like a hate crime. In fact.
What? Because he's sitting across with many,
Yeah.
and he's talking about this. This is the person that I feel like when
Deeply
politicians.
unserious politics, but you know what? He's winning
Yes.
right now.
Who? Well,
Connor.
no, he's not. What do you mean?
No, he's winning like in the world.
Oh. What do you mean by like ideological view?
Yes.
No, he's definitely in the minority.
No, Trump. Oh my God, Finn.
What? What do you mean? He's winning.
With Trump in office, he's winning.
Oh, that's what you mean. Well, you should have
That's
explained that.
no,
Okay,
that's
fine.
what I said, Finn.
No,
I'm
you
not gonna
didn't.
explain what I said.
No, you did not.
Hey, the sky is blue. Explain what you mean by that.
I,
Finn, were you in this episode?
okay. Okay.
All right, we got 1 minute.
Happen to not be white who do actually have history in this country and have roots in this country. For instance, from the Mexican-American War, we subsumed a lot of territory of people who have far stakes in this country who happen to be Hispanic or what have you.
Okay.
I'm for defending the traditional demographics of this country, which is majority white,
So
and
how-
should stay that
How
way.
does the United States? I mean, we've gone so off topic, but how does the United States look like under you? Sorry, what's your name?
My name is, my name's Connor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Took a little bit of a doubt there.
Oh,
to say
well,
your name.
I use
Connor-
a pseudonym online,
Fair enough.
but
Connor,
fair enough.
How would Connor's America look? What would it look like?
Well, quite frankly, I think we would deport people who shouldn't be here.
No, I didn't ask about
whether-
deporting. What does the government look like?
What's the government look like?
Yeah.
I would say,
One
quite
guy.
frankly, it's under a sort of benevolent leader, such as
Where does he
Franco.
come from?
It could be a kind of aristocratic class. Could be someone
No, but
who.
who-
Oh my God.
I know.
Democracy?
Well, sure, you can have a vote to get to that
And
stage.
then no more votes afterwards.
Absolutely.
That's an
100%.
insane
Wow.
idea.
I know.
Autocrat killed
That's some fantasy bullshit. That's not.
you and your family. You're fine with that.
Well, I'm not going to be a part of the group that he kills because
How do you
that's the
know?
whole thing.
How do
Well,
you know?
Carl Schmitt
Autocrats
makes,
tend to
Carl
kill
Ma-
everyone,
Carl
even their own
Schmitt makes
supporters.
this point very well in his work.
Yeah.
It's the friend-enemy distinction, right? You
Carl
liberals,
Schmitt, the
you-
Nazi theoretician.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Are you a
Who
fan of
ca-
the Nazis?
This is the
I don't.
part where
I frankly
this
don't
is
care being
why
called a
I brought
Nazi.
you
at
I didn't
all.
say that.
I just want to.
I want to see what he says though.
All right. I just want to preface this. This is the section where I brought you a coffee. Okay.
Distinction, right? You
Carl
liberals,
Schmitt, the
you-
Nazi
Yeah,
theoretician.
absolutely. I don't care.
Are you a
Who
fan
ca-
of the Nazis?
I don't. I frankly don't care being called a Nazi.
I
at
didn't
all.
say that. I
Doesn't
didn't
matter
actually
to
say
me.
that. I said, are you a fan of the Nazis?
Well, they persecuted the church a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. But
What about the persecution of the Jews?
My lavender
My coffee, what happened?
This is insane. This is
a
Who
real
raised you, man.
This is a real
my
person.
God.
This is an actual human being.
No, he's on. Fuck, he is real. God damn
I know. This is an actual person.
Well, I mean,
it. I can't stop myself.
I certainly don't support anyone's human dignity being assaulted. I'm a Catholic.
But
And
you
so-
don't condemn.
What the fuck are you talking about? I can't. What do you? I don't. The only way that ideology could work, where I don't respect anyone's human dignity being violated, with also intersecting with being kind of pro-Holocaust, with being I don't think Jewish people are people.
Yes.
Nazi persecution of the Jews.
Yeah.
I think that there was a little bit of persecution
We
and
may
stuff
have
like that,
to
which is
rename
bad.
this show
But,
because you're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
hey, what can I say?
Bro, maybe
think-
that's what I'm saying. They gotta rename this shit.
I know. Oh, here.
You say, I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Alright, I can't.
Dude.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeah.
He left. He left like Tucker Carlson.
Oh my God. That was. Yeah, I was
That's
watching.
not the only thing he has in common though.
Yeah, no,
Tucker.
no, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
But okay. So what's the next one do you want to
We'll
do?
do the First Amendment thing, and then I'll do deport Americans, and I'll do high school.
Okay, First Amendment. So I titled this one "First Amendment Patriots." So that's at 40:15.
Okay.
All right. Here, I'll just skip to it.
No, it's
There you go.
fine.
Right here.
Like over their speech, if they say stuff
There you
he
go.
doesn't like.
By the way, I love the transformation of Nazis in this country. They used to not have hair, but now they got liberal
Hey,
hair.
I'm not saying she's a Nazi.
I am.
Okay.
I mean, hey, I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, but this entire group I don't trust.
Well, yeah. Did you not just? Well, yeah, yes.
Did I
yes.
read the name of the video?
Yeah.
Did I suggest renaming the video? Yes, I did.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say, hey, rename the video to 1 progressive, 19 Nazis, and 1. She's just confused.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Okay, to be fair, there is one person in here, and when she went up there
Who
and
wandered in.
it was just some dude, and he was up there,
What's
and he
the
was just.
timestamp?
I won't. I didn't have the timestamp up. He was up there for like 20 seconds, and he was just like talking with himself, and he was like, "Oh God, these people are weird." It's like, "Oh God, I don't think what I'm thinking is actually right," and then he got voted out. It was just some guy who accidentally
weird.
wandered in here. Yeah, and then everyone else
know,
is this.
It's like it's nice to have variety in insane people.
Right, but he didn't even say anything that was like
He
insane.
didn't have a chance, it seems.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, let's see what she says.
All right.
This is First Amendment Patriot.
Yep.
He, for example, he
Cracking
called,
down how?
so for example, he banned the Associated Press from attending White House events because they
can't go
said
to the White House
it's the
either.
Gulf of Mexico. That's not how it works. They were already at the White House. He deprived them of access, so he punished them for their speech.
But
which is
are
why
they
a
allowed
judge,
to go to the press?
which is why a
though?
judge he appointed, Trevor McFadden, said this was contrary to the First Amendment. A Trump-appointed judge. He's called MSNBC and CNN illegal. Media organizations are not ipso facto
But that's free speech.
illegal.
He can call them whatever they want.
Attacking the media
Yeah, he can
by the
attack
president as the executive,
Yeah, he can
and-
say whatever he wants. That's literally the First Amendment.
he can say whatever he wants.
Okay, that's not how.
That's
You're not describing the First Amendment. You're describing having no consequences for people in a position of power.
yeah, yeah.
The First Amendment isn't, and I know you might think this, but the First Amendment isn't you can say whatever you want on Twitter. The First Amendment is that the government can't persecute you. If you get fired because you said some whack shit on Jubilee, that isn't the First Amendment. If you get put in prison because of dumb shit you said on Jubilee, that is the First Amendment.
Yes.
Look,
Huh? There's a part that he kind of. I don't think I put the timestamp in there for it, so we won't get to it. But
this guy's fit is crazy.
he looks great.
I
I
don't know.
I know, like conservative,
Is
right?
that an
but
Italian
he's
flag?
but he looks good. There's actually a
That's
part in
either
here with him.
Iran's flag or the Italian flag. Either way,
It was this part.
weird one.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
If you want to see him,
Oh,
it's at
123?
an hour.
we'll get
23.
to it.
Yeah. We'll get to it.
Absolutely.
But the media can't say what they want.
They do.
But he's going after them. He's suing them. He's using lawsuits to crack down on the press.
They
Presidents
used
have not done that
lawsuits
before.
to give him 34 felonies that Hillary Clinton did.
No media gave him a lawsuit.
No, but people
we're
on
talking
the
about the media.
Democratic side.
We don't talk about the Democrats.
Okay. So he can call them whatever he wants because that's the freedom of speech. He can even
He's threatened to
discourage-
imprison reporters.
He absolutely.
He wants to imprison. He said reporters should go to prison for reporting.
This is the
he
worst
threatened some
point.
of them with prison rape. Right? That is against the First Amendment.
Okay. How is that against the First Amendment?
You don't think sending
Okay, you don't understand the First Amendment. I'm not. I know I know you got this. I'm just gonna leave it to you.
Yeah.
We're going to 52-52.
52. What is that one? High school. Oh,
That
okay.
is
Yeah.
high school-
So this one.
What is it called?
I said, what was this one? High school jock is confidently wrong. Yeah.
Oh, I do go to high school with this guy, and this guy definitely lives in Florida.
Right. Yeah. All right, right there. That's fine. Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
All of those people together, and then add on the unemployment. That's around 25% of the population.
So this claim is that immigrants overall are good for America. This is his next segment. The next claim that immigrants overall are good for America.
I do have to say,
which
it isn't.
2 big thumbs up on that claim.
Oh yeah. Immigrants overall are good for America. I know they're
Based.
going to say some crazy.
They're gonna
stuff,
say some crazy stuff on this one.
'cause- this is a tough question. Some Democrats don't even get this one right.
I won't play around in the pig pen with that one. That's just that's.
It's a tough one. I don't know.
It's not. Okay.
I go
all
to
right.
my grandma's house and I say, "I don't trust you. You're an immigrant."
Yeah.
And she
you know.
says, "What?"
What?
And then I eat her food.
Yeah.
Okay, 52-52.
All right,
This
let's go.
John guy says something.
when you go, we don't have jobs, we don't have people to do this, and that, and the other. No, yes, we do. Okay, we don't have a labor shortage. We have a good job shortage. And when you keep bringing these people
This
in,
guy's from Baltimore, by the way. And that sucks.
And
they're
the good
taking those
the
jobs.
good job shortage is the fault
Never mind,
of
he's from
big
Texas.
firms,
He's from Texas,
employers.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, I don't know where you got the
That
word
accent is his accent is from Baltimore though. That's a crazy accent. Nowhere else in America has that accent. That is quintessential Baltimore. But this guy's from Texas.
Well, that's what it's like.
How crazy if he actually is from Baltimore? He just wears that hat.
Yeah.
He's that big.
He's
that
that big.
of a conservative.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
repping the biggest state.
I gotta read that. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
who
Say
hires
that.
the immigrants?
Who hires the immigrants?
Yeah.
Employers.
Exactly. So
But
when
that's not
when
the
you bring
court-
up these big firms,
Okay, so
that's the
let me
way
ask
they
you.
keep
Let me
wages
ask you
down.
a question.
Understand that, right?
So let me ask you a question. If you got rid of all immigrants coming in tomorrow, moratorium, you think that Republicans and employers of big firms would suddenly raise all the
You
wages?
notice
That's
how
what
you
you
didn't
believe.
answer what I said. You
That's
notice
what
how
you
it was a
believe.
complete. Your ankles
That's what
all
you
right?
believe.
You pivoted the hell
That's what
away
you
from the
believe.
conversation.
Is that what you? I'm on
Are
the
your ankles
subject.
okay?
Do you believe that wages? I'm just wondering how naive you are. You believe that the 1% will raise wages in the federal wage
They will
if
be
we
forced
stop
to.
immigration?
They will be forced to.
It's great
When you
biggest
increase
naive.
labor's relationship to capital, okay, and you give labor more bargaining power
Alex,
because
go-
you're
go-
tightening
go-
the
go-
very
supply of
simplistic
labor.
understanding of economics because you're
Okay,
not.
explain I'm wrong.
I'm telling you how you're wrong. Because you're ignoring
power because you're
This
tightening
is
the
a very
supply
of
simplistic
labor.
understanding of economics because you're
Okay,
not.
explain I'm wrong.
I'm telling you how you're wrong.
Here.
Because you're ignoring the fact that when immigrants come into an area, they spend money. They create jobs through
About
their presence.
1/5 of their monthly income leaves the country.
That's a good thing also because you don't like USA foreign aid. So this is the point. They create
Don't
jobs. I
assume
came
that.
into this country. So far, every one of my assumptions about you has been correct. But listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like. I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
Why?
Because you come here and say all this bullshit
Why?
about how Americans are lazy.
Why?
You push your left wing
I never
politics.
said Americans are
I don't
lazy.
know why you say this.
I never said Americans
Yes,
are lazy.
you are.
The only person
You're saying
attacking
immigrants
people
have to
is
come
you.
into this country so they can do jobs that we don't want to do.
I
That's
never
exactly
said
what you
those
said.
words. With
Yeah.
those saying.
Manny makes so much
Dude.
more than this dude. I don't know.
I don't know where he is coming from. This is the most outrageous statement. This also
That's
goes through
insane.
both those.
Get the
both-
hell out.
Yeah, he said, "Get the hell out of here."
You know,
Because after saying he was an immigrant.
Politics aside, I don't know how you treat other human beings like.
I
that.
don't know. The complete lack of disrespect and just
Complete lack of respect. Yeah,
and also basis
also-
for humans is.
It's also the economic suggestion to be anti-immigrant looks okay on the surface, but when you if you dig down deeper, it makes no sense. Why should Mehdi leave the country? You are less. If we're talking purely economics as being the only justification for being in America, you should leave the country.
Yeah.
Mehdi Hassan
he
makes
is
so much more money than you. He has
brought so much more economic potential to the country than
and I
you
don't
have.
even think you should leave the country, dickhead.
Yeah.
So why should some person who works harder than you, who makes less money than you, have to leave the country? Why is that a justification?
It's because it's not.
Because it's not. Yeah.
It's because it's not. They just bring in and they just talk like super fast and they just bring in the worst like economic studies that they could bring to the table.
Studies. They didn't study any of that.
Okay, well, yeah, they just kind of brought up some stuff. There was an argument when he was talking about this earlier, or just a little bit earlier in the episode, in which he brought up. He brought up a study about like the economic situation that immigrants are overall good for the economy, and he was like, okay, yeah, you do your research because you didn't know the authors of the study. And he brought in the authors of the study that he was referencing. And he was like, why do I need to know the authors of the study? I just need to know the study.
He actually did know the authors of the study.
Yeah. It was so dumb.
Is there more to this?
No, that's
Okay,
it.
next one.
All right,
Let's see.
You could go to this one if you want to see
Actually,
the
I
guy.
want to see My God, a different language.
A different
No.
language. Okay, yeah.
Which one
So
is
that's
that?
1 hour and 1 minute. So we're skipping ahead. 1 hour, 1 minute.
All right.
Yeah, you can get it right here.
You know, this is the kind of guy. Nah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah. Here,
These are some, especially in self-government. You have to have at least some things in common
There we
in
go.
order to
Agreed.
actually have a civilization. And the immigrants, especially illegal immigrants
I
that
know
come into
exactly
this country.
what he's about to say.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a point about having it being an inherent need for a government to function, that every citizen is the same and has something in common.
Yeah, that's yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You got like bonus points for that because you pretty much guessed it.
Hey, ding ding ding.
Yeah, ding, ding,
Now,
ring, ding, ding.
Disrespect us. They hate everything that we believe. They don't even speak our language. I watched after Trump.
Literally projecting. They disrespect us. You disrespected them.
Yeah.
They hate us. You hate them.
Yeah.
You genuinely hate them. And they. What was the last thing? Probably he's still wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You want to go back?
Disrespect us. They hate everything that we believe. They don't even speak our language. I watched
You don't
after
speak
Trump.
their language.
Yeah.
He 3 for 3 projecting.
Yeah. Do you remember the classic saying that America is a melting pot of like religion, language, and like other
Well, they
like,
don't.
ethnicity? Well, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. They have like no like know-how of like our country at all.
And they're children
all.
of immigrants. Because
Yes.
everyone's a child.
Everyone's a
of
child of
immigrants,
immigrants.
except for, I guess, that one Native American.
Yeah,
guy.
no, except for him, he had native ancestors
Oh my God.
in
Got
the
elected?
country.
I watched an interview of an illegal alien woman crying and about getting
I
deported.
Clapping.
Yeah, dude.
I started
I
clapping.
saw that was the most baller stuff
He's
ever.
I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna say he's about to say that he was really happy to see that.
No, it's worse.
And the entire interview was in Spanish. That is a spit in the face. It's disrespect. They don't care about us. They abuse our system.
So you've
and
gone
they
from a
abuse our-
teleological argument into just a bunch of series of wild,
Well,
unsubstantiated
I'm asking
claims.
you, what is
Well,
the?
I don't accept any of those claims.
Okay,
That they
what's
hate
the point of
everything
a
we
country?
stand for, and I don't accept. Well, I'm not going to deal with the teleology. I'm going to deal with the false claims that you
Okay,
made.
go ahead.
There's no What's your basis for saying that all immigrants or all undocumented immigrants hate everything we stand for? It's funny that you said you're a Catholic nationalist. How did most Catholics get to America? Irish Catholics, Italian Catholics, immigration. Much of the people coming across the southern border are
Conquest.
Catholics. Are Catholics.
Yeah, I know, I don't-
So it's
that's
really
not-
funny that you say
No, they came here on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
they
snuck
they
in.
tried. Yeah, those Catholics, they have roots here.
know what?
Remember the Mayflower? They
And
sail
everyone
across the
knows,
sea.
You know what? Everyone knows the Irish have always been on top. They're the Ubermenschen.
They are the
Never
best.
been colonized.
Yeah,
Never been persecuted.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm hashtag not all Irish. Hashtag all Italians though.
Okay, bro.
Dude.
Why do you have
High five.
to? No, I'm not high fiving you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be
The
sorry.
Italians, these Italians, they come to our country. They don't speak our language. They say bobbity boobity everything. They hate me. They call me a Christ killer. You know, and they don't even speak our language. And what's the point of America if not to all speak the same language?
we all have to be the exact
You
same.
know what the founding fathers said when they got here? They said,
Yeah, they spoke in
got-
Spanish.
They said everyone's got to speak Espanol.
yeah. You know the document. Instead of they had the English version and then they had the Spanish version.
Everyone knows the First Amendment actually doesn't protect you from free speech unless I agree with it, and also that speech has to
You
be
have to speak in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say something that I disagree with in another language, Free
Well,
game.
yeah. I can say just anything about you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
immigrant.
yeah,
it's
that's free
it's
speech.
Looney Tunes. It's immigrant season.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing
You're
more
a
to talk
Catholic
about, by the
nationalist,
way.
but Catholics
All right.
can't.
By the way, this is like really bad rep for all Catholics.
This is really bad rep for Jubilee. The fact that they brought, I don't know how they found these people. I
There's
don't
no
know
such
how they
thing.
got these people.
It's like having bad rep for Donald Trump. It's not gonna sink.
Okay.
Right? It's like, okay, well, that's crazy. The most
There was also
insane
this one,
ignoring
too.
question ever. I don't want to. We gotta stay away from Jesus. They've been talking about him too much.
No, they didn't talk about
Jesus didn't
Jesus.
say
They just
any
talked
of
about
that.
white genocide.
In South Africa?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
they didn't say it's South
117.
Africa.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
A bit of a callback to our first episode, you know,
Right.
or second episode.
So this is going to the next claim that Donald Trump's plan for Gaza is ethnic cleansing, which
It is.
yeah, it
To be
is.
fair, everyone's plan for Gaza at this point in power is ethnic cleansing. So this is really
Well, he
important.
literally said he's gonna go down the Gaza Strip, build a ton of
Yeah.
everyone has to leave, and they not coming back, and he's just gonna build
That's
a ton of
not- this is
houses
not-
and resorts.
That is bad. That's actually horrible.
It's
obviously.
horrible.
But let's be clear, that's not a unique position he has. Other people have this position about Gaza.
That's
Netanyahu
good.
does.
Well, yeah, and he
Netanyahu
also
agrees.
and Netanyahu agrees to do this. Yes.
I think you're a little fascist.
This guy's back.
Yeah, he is back. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go forward just a little bit.
Dude, I love to see native representation.
Here we go. 27. Here we go.
On our side of the aisle that get shut down by people like you because you're leveraging this position of emotion.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. You're
Do
leveraging
you know
a
nobody on
position of
quote unquote
emotion.
my side of the aisle is trying to deport you? The only shutting
Actually,
down is
yes,
being
they're
done by
trying to.
you.
They're actually
The
trying
only
to
shutting down is being
genocide my
done by
entire
you.
race. So what are you talking
Wow.
about? Oh, what
You're
are
a
you
white.
talking-
Dude,
I don't know where these people live.
it's Grok. It's literally Grok. It's Grok malfunctioning.
Bro, Grok, dude, this is what Grok would look
This
like
is
if
what-
he was a person.
He
He looks like a caveman.
He would look, or he would look like Connor, like loser mom
Nah.
basement kind of thing.
No. Even Elon is self-aware enough not to make his AI look like
yeah, I guess. No, Grok
You're
would
a
just
white genocide guy?
like form into that.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You know the fact you're
I'm
Indian.
amazed that Jubilee find some of you guys. How do they find you?
Do you see
Did they
the
email you? Do you have Gmail?
Why are you trying to oust me? This
You
is such
shop
a
at
cheap
Costco.
tactic.
Find you.
Do you see
Did
what
they
you're
email
doing?
you? Do you have Gmail?
Why are you trying to oust me? This
you
is
shop
such a
at
cheap
Costco.
tactic.
Do you go to Nordstrom?
No,
All
I'm
immigrants.
trying
Have you
to-
ever been on eBay?
No, but
Immigrants.
I'm
You love
agree-
immigrants.
No, I'm agree-
You love immigrants when they're helping you.
I'm
You just
not-
don't like the color of
it's
my
not
skin.
we're having a
All
different
right,
conversation.
pause.
Genocide.
We're having.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy? Even this group of people know that it is not a serious argument to talk about white genocide.
Yeah.
We'll do two more.
Well, just two more. Okay.
Uh,
This is gonna be kind of a long episode, but I
you wanna
think
pick one.
you go. I mean, I've already
I
gone
want to
through
do the
this.
last one. Let's see.
Personally-
Actually, let's do 126. Let's do the last two. 126, 134.
Do 123. Do 123.
Okay, we'll do all three.
Okay. All right.
123.
Fair,
But we'll
fair
be quick
enough.
about
We'll
it.
be quick about it. Yeah.
And they'll be quick about. Oh,
Because this is. I wanted to get to this because you said you liked him. So yeah.
I didn't say I liked him. I said it. In fact, you said you liked his fit.
I
said
did
he
like his
looks
fit.
Like a stereotype.
What Redditor stereotype?
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know what this
The,
is. That's a pin. Oh my god, that's a pin of the Vatican City. God damn it! Every time.
the so-called innocent Palestinians for their own
So-called innocent Palestinians. You don't think Palestinians are innocent?
Not all of them.
But
Because
what about the 17,000
look,
children
you
who
know,
were killed?
They're doing the
17,000 children were killed. Were they not innocent?
same.
Were they not innocent?
Who's responsible for that?
Israel. Who dropped the bombs on
Hamas
them.
is responsible. Hamas is responsible for hiding in hospitals and making tunnels underneath
So
those
when
hospitals.
children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers not responsible for that.
Look,
It's a simple question.
Here's the problem.
When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in Gaza in the head, as eyewitness testimony and doctors' testimony proves, that's not the fault of the Israeli snipers.
This is the problem, because when you have a
The problem is you won't answer the question. I'll ask you a third time. When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
Well, you gotta let me finish.
No, you got to answer the question. Fourth time.
Well,
when Israeli
I will
snipers
get to
shoot
your answer.
Palestinian children in the
I will
head,
get to your
we're running out
answer.
of time. I need to
Well,
know what you think about innocent children.
because I will
what
get
you
your-
said was pretty outrageous. You said
I will
so-called
get to your answer.
innocent Palestinians. For the fifth time, when Palestinian children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers, is that not the fault of Israeli
What did those
snipers?
children do?
What did you tell me? Did the children deserve to be shot in the head?
Because the problem is,
you know,
over there,
millions of people are watching you say
they
to
start
justify the
brainwashing
killing of
children. They start brainwashing children at a very young age.
So you support sniping children in Gaza? Look, do other people here support sniping children in Gaza? Is that a conservative position now?
Dude, how has he not been voted up? That's more.
I don't know.
Jubilee.
This is less than half.
Man, oh my god.
Bro, this is the most outrageous take. This is why I wanted to go.
Dude, sometimes I wish this was a visual medium because I've just been putting my hand over my mouth the entire time. This is like, I'm crying a little bit.
Maybe eventually, but
this
not.
is insane.
Yeah. This is insane.
This is genuinely a disgusting take.
This is a terrible. What do you mean this is a disgusting take? This is the most. This is heinous.
Okay, Finn. Good job one-upping me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's disgusting.
What do you mean disgusting? This is nutty. This is nasty.
Yeah, it's a little gross.
Okay. No, but in all seriousness, ill. You know, and I thought he would be funny, like a clown. But this is not funny.
When he came on here beforehand, he was super, like, his arguments were, like, super shallow.
I thought he would start playing the mandolin, you know? I thought he'd start getting a...
Start playing his little small violin.
Yeah.
But his pocket violin.
I thought he would romance two dogs into kissing over some spaghetti, but this is...
Yeah.
Now he's justifying children getting shot in the head. Okay.
What if they're wearing a suicide vest?
They weren't.
But what if they are?
They're not, though.
Well, what if they are?
What if they are?
What if they are?
Hey, what if
reality
actually justified genocide? Huh?
Whoa,
have you considered that that's not happening?
Yeah.
I have friends who went there. Doctors went to Gaza. American doctors. They came back and said we have multiple children.
What if they're
gunshot
hell-bent?
shots.
What if they're hell-bent on killing you and your family?
A 10-year-old child, an 8-year-old child, a 6-year-old child.
Because
this is
like
bad
I said,
for you.
Like you
You're
said,
sitting on
they're
live
brainwashing
television where millions of people are going to see your neighbors, your friends.
Millions
you support
of people,
the killing of
millions
children.
of people don't know what's going on.
Even your
Yeah, I think we've got enough. I think we get the This is again. It's just an absolutely outrageous take. It's him.
Back.
He's back. He's back. Yeah, it's the guy again.
It's Slim Shady.
Yeah. Okay, it's not Slim Shady. Don't.
It's because he's back.
Okay.
Back again.
Back again. Okay.
All right.
Let me talk, or you just want to? Yeah, true. Sorry. I mean, yeah, you keep going back to Trump.
By the way,
I don't think
this is 126.54.
What do they say?
The determination and ego is revolting, and
when talking about Jews. Oh yeah, this is
Well, that wasn't in English, friend. Get out.
Okay. All right, fine.
Typo.
Yeah, I get it.
This is part of his plan. I think this is a plan of lobbyists. And this is not just unique to Trump. It's been a thing since the Democrats. It's been a thing since the Republicans before him. It's been like this since Truman. I don't know if you read like John Mearsheimer's The Israel Lobby or anything like that. Would you agree or disagree with anything like that?
Oh, I agree with Stephen Walt and John Mearsheimer. Yeah.
Okay, great. A lot of the Republicans before him. It's been like this since Truman. I don't know if you read like John Mearsheimer's The Israel Lobby or anything like that. Would you agree or disagree with anything like that?
Oh, I agree with Stephen Walt and John Mearsheimer. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm just wondering, when you ally yourself with all these leftists and you come up here and you argue for immigration. You argue up here that Trump's this bad criminal and this and that, and then you
think Trump's bad too?
I think he's good on some questions and bad on other things. But let me get to the point here: is you ally yourselves with guys like Jewish Voices for Peace and all those guys.
Great people.
Yeah, not really though.
Why?
Because they're self-interested in it. It
says
not.
By definition,
it says it on their homepage.
By definition, they're not self-interested, right? They're going against their own.
Are you going to let me talk? On their homepage, it literally says that we are here to segregate Judaism from Zionism. It's very clear they're doing this in their own interest. That's why it literally says Jewish Voices for Peace. They're going to be the good Jews who say that we
don't
support
a special interest group.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
This I thought was just super offensive. Well, I mean, the whole thing is really offensive, but this one especially. This is completely.
It's insane to be like. I don't even want this guy talking about it. This is like, he's the worst person to ever talk about it. I can't even expect him to understand anything about this topic.
It's because he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He does. I can't even read if he's smart enough to actually have the opinion that he thinks Zionism is the same as Judaism, which is wrong, by the way.
It is.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
And is an anti-Semitic take. But I don't know if he's smart enough to actively think that. He might implicitly think it, but
Honestly,
I don't know if he's actively. Maybe he'll say it.
If I'm being honest, I don't think half of these people have like a frontal lobe to actually, recognize this kind of.
I think with people like this, some of them are grifters. I mean, all of them are still Nazis, but some of them are grifters too. They do it for They do it for their. They're self-interested.
But like, who? I was thinking about that, and I was like, but who's gonna? I mean, I guess
people
like
money.
But like people believe this. They have to believe this if they're gonna come on. Nobody's gonna like. No one
just makes up an opinion and chooses the far right and becomes a grifter.
Yeah.
They already have an opinion. They just move more into it. Let's see if he talks. If he expresses himself.
Because like no one's gonna be like is gonna get paid out to like.
Well,
say
some
all
of
this.
them do.
But like, who is gonna want to?
No one pays this guy.
No,
people pay
no.
Charlie Kirk and people pay.
Yeah,
that
to have
fucking
insane.
Guy, that fucking guy with the beanie. Russia paid him. I forgot.
Yeah. There's some.
People pay people.
But there's people that pay.
Pay Ben Shapiro. Maybe not as much anymore, but they did pay him in his heyday.
Yeah, well, Ben Shapiro.
What happens is you take all these progressives, you go out there and LARP in the street, then everyone here who's conservative, they're going to vote for the pro-war candidate because they don't want to be associated with all the liberals.
You're forced to vote for pro-war people. Poor
it's either that or get replaced in my country. What do you want me to do?
Oh, you and your replacement bullshit.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
This poor man.
He is so disappointed by this.
This is. Can you take a screenshot of this? This is the thumbnail.
This is a good thumbnail. Yeah, hold on, I got you.
By the way, this is an insane thing to do during the
I know. Hold on.
This poor man. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I feel really bad for him.
We might have to, we should maybe email him an apology.
Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe that'll be like a bonus content for our Patreon listeners.
Dear
Mr.
Hassan, on behalf of the white race. And then it's another email on behalf of all of Catholicism.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. This is super offensive to you, but I'm also really ashamed to.
I thought it was gonna be worse, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not good, but I really did.
You thought it was gonna be worse? I feel like this is like.
Some people are. I mean, there's like, I've seen some pretty bad stuff.
Okay,
he's still bad.
He's still bad.
He's too stupid to be outward maliciously with it. To be so malicious with it.
I guess.
Anyway, Kai's claim. This is Kai.
That's Kai.
We didn't see any clips of them before, but I assume we talked before.
Yeah,
Kai's claim. We should get rid of birthright citizenship.
So,
which
is I know, right? This one.
This holds some water, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with that.
Well, yeah, this is a good take. No, man, this thing sucks.
My grandma's been being pretty mean so lately, so maybe she's got to go.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean that. I love my grandma.
Okay.
This guy doesn't though.
Well,
the demographics of your immigration absolutely change.
Oh, do you want to read the description?
Oh, insane. I mean, it's kind of in the
I think it's kind of
insane hypothetical to 14th Amendment.
So these are gonna be talking. Well,
question: If you got rid of the 14th Amendment,
or what
would be in its
134?
I think a citizenship task would be fantastic.
What age?
I wish.
What age?
I think we could administer it in high school.
Oh, sorry.
Change it.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? If you got rid of the 14th Amendment, what would be in its place?
I think a citizenship task would be fantastic.
What age?
I wish.
What age?
I think we could administer it in high school.
To everyone?
Sure.
So nobody is a citizen until they pass
high school.
Until high school.
Do you not see the problem with that, man?
There is so many like contradictions that would happen if you're not a citizen.
If you're not a citizen, you don't have certain rights.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, if Jeffrey Epstein was still alive, he would love that children don't have rights.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry, I was supposed not to mention that.
You were well,
but he opened himself.
Okay,
Bro, this guy didn't have rights. This guy couldn't pass a citizenship.
There's no way.
2, this guy wouldn't have rights like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Mehdi will bring it up in a second.
This guy's like 20.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in this room don't like him, so he says a statement about it in just a second. So if you just
the immigrant.
No, everybody.
And then if you fail it, you denaturalize white American.
Maybe you can't get a government job.
Denaturalize that dude.
I think there's plenty of benefits that the government offers people that you should not be able to receive.
I'll tell you this, right? This might sound bad,
and I think
people care for me anyway. So let me say something you might not like.
Nobody would pass it.
If you have a high school immigration citizenship test for everyone, I think
people will take citizenship more seriously.
I'm guessing the immigrant kids are going to outperform the white kids. And you might actually.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
guess who? Hey, the only people in America that study for citizenship tests are immigrants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because they actually care.
Literally, these people don't know any of the amendments, right?
No. I mean, like
they have a general understanding of the Second Amendment, but they don't understand the First Amendment at all.
No,
and they don't have an in-depth understanding.
There was also something of where, like, the girl that I showed you, the First Amendment patriot that I was talking about. Yeah. She also talked about. She was talking about specifically the one section of the First Amendment for free speech. She didn't want to like talk about like
religion.
She didn't want to talk about like assembly or like any of the other like stuff that's also part of the First Amendment.
I'm
just
happy
free
she
speech.
didn't talk about the religion part because I kind of already know her.
Freedom of religion, right?
Freedom of religion.
Whoa.
Depends which one.
It ends up denaturalizing some of the white kids, and then people here will be really upset.
And well, hold on. And I like to be consistent about this. That's possible. But what I think it would do is it would give everybody a larger sense of the importance of citizenship.
So you would say no one born in this country is a citizen. No one.
Automatically, no.
As an aside, this is a dumb fucking policy.
Not only
yes. Obviously. Not only does no country do this, they wouldn't think to do this.
No.
Because this is insane.
Because there's also other countries that do birthright citizenship. Yeah. And those are fine countries too. Like this is just it's really bad.
Automatically,
no. Wow.
I think we could extend that. You know, people who have a heritage in the country.
What
of
are they until they pass the test? Undocumented?
I suppose. Yeah, they are not able to receive government benefits. They're not able to receive government benefits.
There's like undocumented.
No. Hear me out. Think about the economics.
Oh, true.
Dude, child labor is already back on the rise, and now they're all undocumented.
Oh my god, bro!
Dude, I'm salivating. Think about the strawberries. Come on, think about it.
They're undocumented immigrants.
Yeah.
Undocumented
and
immigrants.
And now they're. Hey, honestly, this is doing DEI, so Democrats are winning too. Now the strawberry fields are gonna be more diverse.
Wow, I'm really turning on this. Wow, this is a great idea. This is the stupidest policy change ever.
Doing its job.
This is so dumb.
They're not able to.
This isn't even like I don't know what Trump's like replacement policy for the 14th Amendment is. I don't know if he does have one.
I don't think
but
he does.
It definitely isn't this because this is convoluted. This is convoluted in a way that is fucking stupid.
Yes.
Apply for these jobs
but
that
their
are
parents are citizens.
Okay, well, hold on. We're talking here about the way that we would implement it.
Yeah, it's pretty important. If you're trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment, I'm going to ask about the practicalities of it.
And we're not.
Trump's
and
doing
hold
it
on,
right
hold
now.
on. And I'm not going to be able to explain it to you in 10 minutes. But what I can explain to you is that right now in this country, we have a crisis of people not under. Hold on. We're not understanding what citizenship is. The way that you've referred to citizenship makes everybody who hasn't come to the United States an undocumented American citizen until the time they come over here.
That's how a lot of countries are, right? You know that birthright citizenship is operated by multiple democracies around the world. I know Trump lies and says we're the only country that does it. He lies. That's not true. Multiple countries.
Do you think it ought to be that way? Do you think?
I forgot he lied about that.
Yeah,
he said we were like
one of
the. Yeah. I forgot he did that. Yeah.
He lied about that, and I actually Googled it.
We are the biggest
country. And then I just
country.
saw like 12 countries that do it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we are the biggest country to ever do it.
Sometimes
so let's get rid of it.
Sometimes I forget that Trump lies because he does it so consistently.
I also like the fact that so we're the one country that does birthright citizenship. We should get rid of that fact.
Yeah.
We're the one country, so let's get rid of it.
Hey, we're the only country that does that doesn't use the metric system. Should we get rid of that?
No.
Hey, we're the only country that has a school shooting. Should we do something about that?
No.
We're the only country that does birthright citizenship. Not true. In quotes, not true.
Yeah.
Hey, should we get rid of that?
Yeah. And by the way, metric system, that whole metric system debate, I wanted to mention,
Finn,
it would be really hard to do.
It would be really hard to do, and I also really don't care about it.
Well,
Finn, if I was president, I wasn't going to touch I was not going to be metric system. I actually just don't have a problem with it. I'm going to be honest. I like Fahrenheit, and I use Celsius too.
Well, yeah. So
everybody in the world is an undocumented American.
It's not a patriotic thing. It's just more practical.
It's more like
I can make it a patriotic thing, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fighting for my family.
Or undocumented Canadian or undocumented Brit, right? Or undocumented.
Sure. Well, I'm an American, so I say America. But yeah.
But I'm saying, right, the principle is you immigrate. We have free movement of people. I support free movement of people around the world.
But do you believe they're all
are you Kim Jong-un? You think people should only stay in one country and never leave and be blocked from leaving their country?
I think
that's a very illiberal and conservative position.
I think there's a big
libertarian.
There's big room to move between being Kim Jong-un and saying that.
Not really. Hold on. In practical terms, if you accept,
I gave one side. I want to give the other. There's a big room to move between being Kim Jong-un and saying that everybody in the world is an American. They're just not on our soil yet. I think being an American
that's a ridiculous
citizen,
statement, right? Because everyone in the world is not heading to the United States.
Yes, yeah, but
In fact, right now, numbers of people coming in is dropping a lot.
But the idea that you are supporting is that the moment you come to this soil and that you're born here, you become an American. And
so
I think,
I'm not saying the moment you come to the soil, you become an American. I didn't. I had to do the test. Right?
Okay.
I had to do the naturalization process, which is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment.
But
the 14th Amendment also says if you're born here, then you automatically get it. And I'm not saying,
I think the problem
it's a hill I'm going to die on.
The problem we have
all
is
I'm saying
we don't
more of the footage than we're actually building, saying commentary.
Finn, it's been an hour and whatever. It's been an hour and change we've been talking. We'll let it come to a head. I don't know how many more times I have to say that he's wrong.
Well, yeah. Well,
He is
here,
wrong.
if you want, here, we'll do this instead. We'll go to the closing arguments, or the closing statements that he said. So it's right here.
A little bit more because they're about to shake hands. I want to see
you
the
wanna
last
do
few
last
seconds
bit?
of
Okay.
it.
Native Americans who hate everything America stood for centuries.
I think they stand much closer to the America that we originally had, and I think
don't
that's
think
the big
any of you lived
disagreement.
there or had any clue what that was like. And
But
there were
you've
a lot
agreed to
of horrible
dismantling
things
it.
about that America.
But you've agreed to dismantling that America as long as it's legal.
You have. You're the person who came here and made your argument.
I'm a constitutional originalist.
Taking away an amendment of the Constitution. I did. I said keep the Second Amendment.
I'm an originalist.
Originalist. That's insane.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't pause, but that's not what
I think we should interpret it the way it was probably originally interpreted.
All right, guys, that's time.
Nice to meet you, Kate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I know.
I thought it would be an
What
interesting
loses it?
exercise in trying to understand what genuine far-right conservative folks think. And it was kind of disturbing to see that they think what I thought they'd think, and they were happy to say it out loud. I am disappointed that I had to sit across from people who believe in white genocide, who believe I'm not a citizen. Multiple people here said I should be deported. One of them was even the child of immigrants, which I found bizarre.
Obviously, we were way outclassed. Like, we're not
So this was
professional
the guy.
debate.
He had like a 30-second segment, and he was
This
just
is
like,
that guy?
yeah,
Oh,
he
so-
was super
wait, this
chill.
is the most normal guy. So
This
they
is the
had-
most normal
That's
guy.
why they had him talk.
Yeah.
At the end. Good job, Jubilee.
I don't think anyone in this room was. Maybe one or two people.
He
And
was the most
clearly,
normal.
Manny, he does this for a living, right? He's a journalist,
Okay.
so
Jubilee
he's really
does
good
say
at what he
fuck
does.
that.
Mehdi Hassan was pretty good at taking
Yeah.
cheap shots, trying to derail people from their arguments.
Should I just
He was
listen
trying to pit
Oh,
me
wait,
against
wait.
some of the people.
I just listened to an hour of you guys. I don't gotta
Yeah.
hear it. Let's.
I just want to have autocracy forever and Christian nationalism, or just being like, yeah, I'm racist. And to me, that's very foreign of a concept.
While I didn't, disagree with most of the people in the circle, it did bother me at times, to see them say mean things. There's not really a reason to do that. But it also upset me when Mehdi said, I'm not willing to debate with those people.
Free speech doesn't mean you need to give credibility or oxygen or platform to people who don't agree in human equality.
I hear Mehdi's point about not
Based.
Okay.
I know there's a lot.
I'm out of it.
That was a lot. I know. We've been running a long time.
Yeah, this was a special episode.
It was a special. Right.
Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry.
And yeah.
Thank you for listening. Have
a better. Hopefully, have a better day after. This
I don't know
podcast.
what to say. I'm sorry. See ya.
Well, yeah. Try and cool down from all of this.
All right. That was your dead ass or dumbass. See ya.
Okay. Bye. Bye.